A to Z SEO tools. Hello everyone, how in #039 is it going today? I hope you in #039 redoing fantastic. Today we in #039 going to talk about something truly essential, how to learn English easily and fluently. By the end of this video, all your doubts about learning English will be gone. You feel more confident and you in #039 know exactly what steps to take. But before we start, if you haven't in #039 subscribe to my channel yet, make sure to hit that button so you never miss lessons like this. And if you have any questions about learning English, drop a comment below. I personally respond to every single one because I in #039 am here with you on this journey every step of the way. Ready? Let in #039 begin. Then why learning English is important. English is more than just a language. It in #039 a tool that connects people across the world. Whether you in #039 talking to someone from America, Australia or the UK, are making new friends in your own country, English opens doors. It helps you land better jobs, travel confidently and express yourself freely. But I know it in #039 not always easy. Sometimes you feel stuck or shy, worried about making mistakes or being laughed at. Trust me, I in #039 been there. Let me share a story from when I first started learning and wish I was so nervous, always thinking what if I say something wrong. I remember one time I wanted to ask a shopkeeper something simple, but I froze because I couldn't in #039 find the right words. I felt embarrassed, but then I realized mistakes are part of learning. Slowly I build confidence by talking to myself in the mirror, imagining different situations like ordering food or meeting someone for the first time. Simple steps for beginners. If you in #039 just starting out, don't in #039 worry. Here in #039 what you can do. Listening is key, babies. Don't in #039 learn language by reading grammar books. They listen. Start by listening to Easy English podcast. It in #039 or watching shows with subtitles. Don't in #039 try to understand every word, just focus on the overall meaning. For beginners, cartoons like Peppa Pig or Dora the Explorer great. Speak from day one. Don't in #039 wait until your English is perfect. Perfection doesn't in #039 exist. Start speaking right away. Practice by talking to yourself or describing your day. Pick a random object like a pen and describe it in English. It might feel silly, but it works. Overcoming shyness. I know many of you feel shy when speaking, but remember, nobody speaks perfectly at first, not even native speakers. Practice small phrases like "Hi, how are you?" or "Can you help me?" Gradually you gain confidence. Understanding native speakers. Native speakers often speak fast or use slang. Start with slow videos or audio and use platforms like YouTube to adjudge the playback speed. Don't in #039 focus too much on every word. Look at their tone and gestures for meaning. For example, when someone says "what" in #039 up there asking "how are you?" create a routine. Learning English is like exercising. It requires consistent practice, so pen just 15 minutes a day. Listen in the morning, write a short paragraph in the afternoon, and watch an English video or chat with someone in the evening. Consistency is key. When you in #039 stuck it in #039 normal to forget words. If you can in #039 remember a word, use simpler alternatives or describe the object. If you forget umbrella, say the thing that protects you from rain. Keep talking. Overcoming different accents. English varies across regions. Americans, British and Australians all have different accents and words. For example, a mare can say elevator while the British say lift. Choose one accent of focus on first and then explore others later. Watching TV shows specific to that accent like Friends for American English or Sherlock for British English can help the power of reading. And writing reading helps you grow your vocabulary and understand sentence and structures. Start with books or topics you enjoy. For example, I started with Simple Children and #039's books like The Very Hungry Caterpillar before moving on to short novels like The Little Prince. Read aloud. This helps with pronunciation and confidence. Pick a short paragraph, read it aloud and record yourself. Listen to your recording and notice areas for improvement. Use a notebook. When you come across new words, underline them and look up their meanings. Practice writing sentences with the new word to make it stick. Writing practice. Start by writing simple sentences, then gradually add more detail. For example, I like coffee becomes I like coffee in the morning. Keep a daily journal where you write about your day and feelings. Advanced techniques for fluency. Shadowing. This technique involves listening to a short English club and repeating what you hear, mimicking the tone and speed. It and #039's great for improving speaking and listening skills. Talk to AI. Use virtual assistants like Siri or Google Assistant to practice speaking English. You can ask questions like what and #039's the weather today or how do I make pasta. Games and challenges. Games like Screw Apple or crossword puzzles can be a fun way to learn new words. Building the right mindset. Remember, learning English ISN and #039's just about grammar and vocabulary. It and #039's about believing in yourself. Focus on progress, not perfection. Turn fear into curiosity. Every mistake is a chance to learn. Staying motivated on your journey. Learning English is a lifelong journey and it and #039's important to keep the momentum going. It and #039's natural to face challenges, but each one is an opportunity to grow. Here are a few strategies to stay motivated. Celebrate small wins every time you learn a new word. Have a successful conversation or complete a lesson. Celebrate it. Progress is progress, no matter how small. These victories will keep you motivated and remind you how far you and #039's come. Find a role model. Follow someone who inspires you. Maybe an English teacher, a public speaker, or someone who has learned English and changed their life. Their journey can inspire and motivate you to keep going. Visualize your goal. Picture yourself speaking English fluently. Imagine in giving a presentation, traveling confidently, or connecting with people from all over the world. This vision will remind you why you started and fuel your motivation. Advanced tips for daily practice. As you continue to improve, you can incorporate more advanced practice. This is into your routine. Create a speaking zone. Dedicate a specific time each day to speak, think, and write in English. Even just 15 to 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference in your fluency over time. Learn idioms and phrases. Native speakers use a lot of idiomatic expressions. Start learning a few each week and practice using them in conversations. For example, under the weather means feeling sick. Learning these phrases will make your English sound more natural. Break the ice. One great way to practice is to start small conversations with strangers. Ask simple questions like what time is it or how are you today. These small interactions will boost your confidence. Use fillers to buy time when you and #039's stuck in a conversation. Use fillers like let me think or whom that and #039's interesting to give yourself a moment to gather your thoughts. These are natural parts of conversations and will help you sound more fluent. Overcoming challenges and missteps. As you progress, you may face challenges such as getting words, confusion with accents, or struggling to create sentences. Here in #039's how to handle these. Forgetting words. It and #039's normal to forget words while speaking. Dawn and #039's panic. Simply describe the word or use a synonym. For example, if you forget refrigerator, you can say the thing. Where we keep food. Called confusion between accents. Focus on one accent at first. American, British and Australian English all have distinct accent. And it and #039. Okay to start with. 1. Once you and #039 re comfortable, you can explore others watching TV shows in the accent you and #039 re. Learning will help you get used to its sentence structure. When forming sentences, start simple. Think of them as telling a small story with the subject, verb and object. For example, I like coffee becomes I like coffee in the morning. Over time you can add more details using fixed expressions. Memorize ready-made phrases that you can use in conversations. Phrases like how are you, can I help you, or I and #039 am sorry, could you repeat that are great for everyday interactions. Keep your English learning fun. Practice with 2 tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are a fun way to improve your clarity and pronunciation. Practice sayings like she sells seashells by the seashore to get your tongue moving. Challenge yourself every day. Don and #039 be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Start a conversation with some more new in English. Ask them simple questions and use new words. You and #039 they learned you and #039 be amazed at how much it boosts your confidence. Final thoughts: to truly master English, make it a part of your daily life. Change your phone settings to English. Label items in your house or talked to yourself in English throughout the day. Remember, every step you take brings you closer to fluency, and every mistake is just a stepping stone on the path to confidence. Now I challenge you to write down 3 things you love about learning English. Record yourself speaking in English.